Hello everyone, how's it going? Back to their message needy here right now. Let's hop right into it and find out. Your angels really want you to know. From the jump, I am hearing that ever since you were young, people definitely sensed that you were special and that you were going to do something big. I feel like a lot of you guys find that hard to believe because people never really gassed you up. Maybe you were a black sheep. I feel like, again, people may have wanted to be around you, but maybe for the wrong reasons. But people could definitely sense that you guys are high vibrational. And I always tell you guys this, sometimes people come towards you because of those reasons. So a lot of you guys have experiences with relationships or friendships or even family members that may have not treated you the best or even put you down for the things that made you special or different. But one thing is for sure, you guys are definitely very special, and there were people in your life wanting you not to know that, wanting you to forget about that, whether they were jealous of it or there was something more sinister going on. We won't get into that, but I'm definitely hearing for some of you guys, you definitely have broken some sort of curses or spells or negativity that has been placed upon you, directly or maybe indirectly or subconsciously. I feel like people try to bring you guys down. I feel, again, I don't want to scare you guys, but I do feel like when you have a big destiny, sometimes people may feel energetically that they got to take you out. And you guys definitely have experienced this. But on the flip side of this, you're going to experience relationships with people where they definitely really did like you and want to be around you, but other people interfered or other people wanted those people away from you. And those people realized that you were something special, that you were something great, and they want to come back around. I feel like, again, a lot of you guys may experience more than usual a high dose of on and off again relationships or people running away and coming back. And again, there's several reasons for this. You are truly a high vibrational person, and I do feel like at times God will isolate you guys and keep you away from people while you're going through transformations. I'm also hearing as well that right now you are going through an extreme transformation where you are entering a new portion of your journey, and I feel that one thing that is shifting within you guys is that you really are embracing and realizing that you are different without feeling bad about it. I feel like a lot of you guys have been around very toxic or narcissistic people and you never wanted to be that way, so you decided never to label yourself as something special or something different. I feel like you guys are extremely humble. You're like, I'm no different than anybody else. But at the same time, you know you embody these sensitivities and these gifts that are different because you're not relating to the people around you. So it's okay to say that you're different. If anything, that's what makes you guys stand out from the crowd. But I feel like you guys were made to feel like your differentness was a bad thing. I'm trying to channel in, so hopefully I'm making sense. But I feel like you were made to feel like what was different about you was bad, but at the same time, you couldn't even be celebrated for what people were shaming you for, if that makes sense. I feel like, again, you guys could just be really creative, or you always just wanted to go your own way. I feel that there has been people out there that were really jealous of the fact that you guys just don't care what people think. And again, because you're not conditioned in the way other people are. I always feel like my light workers and my healers come here to teach people a lot of different things. But one thing a lot of light workers and healers embody is just this energy of I'm going to go towards my path. I don't really care what society says. I don't really care if people like me or not. Again, you can feel hurt or you can feel conditioned to want to care about people and be stuck in relationships because of your high level of empathy. But it's never about actually anything superficial. So people are actually jealous of the fact that you guys don't follow things for superficial reasons. And another reason why people are jealous is because you guys definitely have a sense of following something that people don't understand. And again, a lot of people have lost their connection to spirituality. So when they're seeing somebody like you who just lives their own way, lives with a sense of freedom, they're just kind of taken back by it. But what I'm hearing again is that you guys really do have a big destiny. You really are special, and people are really realizing this. People have always seen it, but sometimes people have an aversion to this energy because A, jealousy, B, not understanding it, or C, just not being on that level or not being meant for your path. But don't let that discourage you from going where you need to be. I always tell you guys, no matter how big or small your goal, your dream, your vision is, you are needed here. And another thing as well, God will always send you other people on your path to help you with things if you really need it. But the main message I always tell you guys is that most things you guys can create and build is on your own. That's one of your superpowers. So don't ever think you need to rely on somebody or need anybody to make it. I feel like sometimes you guys could have been caught up in certain situations that you had to get out of, but you always find your way out of it, and you truly are blessed. I feel like people are jealous of this freedom that you guys embody, and I feel a lot of you guys don't feel free, but hear me out. You're not really chained by these illusions that other people feel like they have to live by because you've already evolved past that. So it could be already a very lonesome existence for a lot of you guys existing on this planet. But I feel there's something, I'm hearing integration going on right now between different parts of yourself, your learning. And one really big thing that I hear that's going on right now in your energy field is that you guys are just really realizing how special and amazing you are. And that's kind of breaking a lot of these energetic things that were holding you back. I feel like you guys don't have anything really holding you back from being whatever it is you want to be in this world, I feel like it's just a lot of energy of other people dragging you down that has gotten in your guys' heads or made you feel like you couldn't step out and shine. And there really is, I'm here for the collective right now, a fear of being seen, a fear of being noticed because of being shamed for your gifts, your skills, your talents, for being different. There's also a fear of being in the spotlight because of the way that you guys have been energetically attacked with low vibrational people, low vibrational energies. And it's because in every room that you enter, you raise the energy in that room. And that could be a very challenging existence. And a lot of you guys just want to go in and out of the places that you want to be, like the grocery store or visiting family or friends or whatever, a party, whatever, work. Like, you just want to be in and out without rocking the boat. But unfortunately, your energy just rocks the boat. And instead of just dimming yourself down and trying to be whatever to make other people happy, I hear there's an acceptance going on. This is who I am. This is who I came here to be. And I'm not going to dim my light for anybody. So there are certain skills, talents, and gifts that the watcher has been hiding from the world. They're either A, gifts that you guys haven't really realized were gifts, or B, things that you know you've been working on behind the scenes that you are too afraid to show people, but you're getting ready to show people all these gifts and talents. Like, I'm hearing that, like, a lot of you guys, like the expression you guys have heard, hidden in plain sight, your destiny was kind of meant to be kept under wraps for a little while until it was really time to pop out. And a lot of you guys out there are already very successful, already doing great things. No matter how big or small, I always say this to you guys, you could be a parent, you could be a content creator with millions of followers. It doesn't matter how big or small your reach, you are making an impact and you are needed where you are. You don't even realize how much you could change one life, and that life can go off and change other people's lives. Like, even if you guys are content creators with a small audience, right? And you may feel like you only have like 10 people on there. One of those people can be really impacted and go off and impact other people. And it's like a chain of events of kindness. Just like negativity and gossip is like negative energy that spreads. You guys are positivity that spreads. And you go in there and you speak your truth and you're out. And I love that about you guys. I'm actually seeing the number 777 come up. You guys could like the number 7, or you could be seeing that as well. I'm hearing 999. You are on a path, a higher level timeline right now that you also earned, I feel, as well. I always want to say this as well, because no one is just born, like, I feel like, yes, a lot of you guys are born with destinies and skills and your soul is evolved and all those things, but a lot of the things we do here on this planet are our free will and are our choices. Just like you guys have had soulmates that you feel like have gone rogue or went dark mode, right? Like, you guys have chose to be on this higher level timeline. You chose to keep yourself an amazing person, like, and you're getting a congratulations because you are being promoted. I mean, that TikTok, you've been promoted, but seriously, you guys have been promoted to a higher level of being. So you're gonna see certain things happen that you're like, that's interesting. People that you never thought would come around are gonna come around and apologize. I'm hearing people are gonna start to see you differently, and I feel like it's also because you really let the veil be lifted of how other people wanted you to see yourself. Like, you guys are actually seeing yourself in the light that you're meant to see yourself. That's what I'm hearing. So, like, you have lifted the veils yourself by doing the inner work. And this is not easy. I want to congratulate you guys. This is nights spent alone, researching, reading, journaling, therapy, whatever, like working on yourself physically, law of attraction, doing a lot of inner healing, talking to God, praying, doing a lot of, spiritual warfare, fighting for yourself, fighting for others. Like, just continue on this path, even though it may not be easy. And I feel like a lot of you guys feel like, well, honestly, I feel like I can't quit this path, or I feel like I need to choose it. But at the end of the day, I feel like you could be demoted onto an easier path that may just be simple, but you are being called to something higher. And that's something you guys should understand, that that's protection. So, next time you feel rejected by someone or something, just know that you're being protected. Because one thing I have to say is some of you guys may feel like you struggle, like, finding relationships with certain people or friendships, but a lot of that is divine intervention, because you actually are excellent manifestors. I just feel like God protects you guys from people that are not going to understand you, not going to get you, or not be for your higher good. And sometimes you really are just in waiting periods, waiting for the right people to be ready to come in. And that's what I'm hearing for you guys. Like, I'm just channeling in so much energy. And I do feel for some of you, especially those involved in spiritual fields, you are a light as well. And other people saw that, especially people with spiritual gifts. And I always have told you guys this. I mean, if you're new here, welcome. But, I've been on YouTube doing spiritual work, doing tarot card readings. You guys can check out my first channel, was Pick a Card. And I've also done spiritual work outside of that. I was employed in shops. I've been doing it for like a long, long time. And one thing I realized is that a lot, if not most people, go into certain lines of work not with the right intentions, right? And when some people do embody spiritual gifts, they can kind of see that your purpose or your destiny could be of a higher sense, or that you're more spiritually evolved in one way or another. And that can bring in a lot of jealousy, and you guys are being humble, not even realizing that certain people you think you have things in common with, they're the same goals and dreams, and you want to be a team. They don't necessarily have the same visions for you, right? And I feel as well, on the flip side of things, you're also going to experience people that are frauds in the same field that you guys are in. And I feel some of you guys, whether you're like a nurse or a doctor or a teacher or something, like you genuinely do things because you love it and you're good at it. And I feel like there's people around you that may be into those fields for the wrong reasons. So they could be feeling imposter syndrome because they're not in it for the right reasons, or just because they don't actually embody those talents or gifts. I'm hearing for a lot of you guys out there, you do have some frauds in your like industry or whatever you guys are in or whatever you're doing, or in your own classroom or whatever you guys have going on, right? You got people in there that not the real deal. And again, your career does not make you the real deal. Some of you guys are in between jobs, you're still trying to figure yourself out. What makes you the real deal is who you are and what you embody. When you enter a room, you are the real deal, because you're not trying to sell somebody something that isn't real, isn't true. You guys are able to turn something inauthentic and make it authentic. Like you guys are able to transmute things and get to the root and find the truth in things, and you're able to maneuver your way in a fake world and create something real. So that's beautiful. Wow. I'm really channeling in on that today. So again, like you guys are really special, like, and people are noticing this. That was the title I had coming in here, and I was like, okay, you guys are special. You truly are special. You are divine, and people know this about you. People know it more than they want to tell you. People also resent you for this. People want you to forget this, because when you have this energy, you truly are highly favored in a lot of different ways. And again, it's not that you're more special in a way where, you know, it's narcissistic or anything like that, because you guys know I'm dead against spirituality is a narcissistic thing. It's more of a sense of you are highly favored because you do good onto others, and you are spiritually protected. You have angels around you. You pray to God. You're on the right path. And when you are in that mindset, you know that you don't have to waste time on negativity, that God is going to take care of it for you. And that's what I'm hearing. There were so many things that I'm hearing that has gone on in your life, and you guys could have, stayed stuck, stayed angry, stayed mad, got even. You can still be hurt, and it's okay to still be hurt about certain things. It's okay to be not ready to forgive 100%. But what you guys don't do is just sit there and be a menace to other people. And there's a lot of people out there who unfortunately do. They stay stuck on something that happened 10 years ago, 20 years ago, childhood even. And you guys are like, okay, I don't like what happened, but I'm healing past it. I'm learning from it. I'm sending love, and I'm having my boundaries, and that's a beautiful thing. And I feel that whatever path you guys have took to get to where you are today wasn't easy. So I'm seeing it, I am validating it for you guys, because you're going to have so many people invalidate your experiences and validate your gifts. And to make it this far, it hasn't been easy. And I feel that for a lot of people out there, you guys were nursing people back to health who claimed they were suffering when they didn't even know suffering in the way that you guys have. I think that you guys make such great healers because you have a capacity to work through suffering. You have a capacity to hold a lot of suffering and be strong. But I feel like you guys have realized that you are trying to help people that honestly didn't even want to empathize with your hurt or your pain or the things that you were going through. So there's a big energy going on here. I feel like a lot of you guys had to go through some serious karmic relationships that were really unsettling for you, and still you're like, why did I have to go through that? And I feel, again, sometimes our soulmates just don't make the right decisions, unfortunately. Well, actually, fortunately, God gave us free will. God is good. God gave us the free will to be whoever we want to be in this world, right? But I feel on the flip side of that, some people choose the wrong side. And sometimes we've just got to accept that, love that person. And the only way that we can ever make a change is not by forcing and waiting. It's by shining and elevating. Because I always say this, our soulmates have some sort of string or cord of attachment to us. We can sever those cords and stuff. But I feel that whenever you have some sort of history with someone, there's always going to be some kind of energy there. You can clear it out, but people will still be watching you guys as much as you cord cut and protect your energy. So the more you elevate and you go higher up, and that's why I always say angel numbers 1 2 2 2. We see angel numbers with a 1 in front of it, or like a 1 in front with like somebody's number or something like that. I always like to say this to you guys, but like ones are like telling you that that person's actually watching you and following your lead. And I feel like you guys are sometimes going to have a hard time with relationships, especially romantic, when that person's actually meant to follow your lead more than they're meant to be in a relationship with you. And you got a lot of people meant to follow your energetic lead. Like you are breaking like curses, generational things. You guys already know all of it, all the lingo, all the speech, but I'm saying this, like, you guys are really breaking patterns here. Not only when you break your own life patterns, you're also healing your lineage and all these other ancestral things. There's like so many deep, complex things that go on every single day when we live. And when you guys are spiritual like this, you're feeling all of it. And that's why you don't feel like a normal person sometimes. And I want you guys to realize this, like, you might feel like there's something seriously wrong with you. Sometimes you're tired, you're drained, but you are feeling everything. So I just want to let you guys know this. You're doing a great job. I'm just channeling in today. I haven't even pulled a card because the messages really flow through. You guys know, like, when you got it, you got it. When you channel, you channel. And like the cards here are just nice visuals. Sometimes when people are like, where are the cards? I'm like, honestly, guys, I could just talk it through when the message comes through. But sometimes I just love using the tarot because it's more oranges. But I feel like a lot of guys too, like, I talk about the tarot and everything like that. Because people could shame that, people shame this, people shame that, but God knows your heart, and that's the only thing that matters. And I feel that people that waste so much time judging others, they already missed the mark there. They already missed the mark. They're already on a different level, because those who spend time sitting judging are not the people that you guys, want to impress. They're not your audience, so whatever, right? And that's the thing. Why a lot of you guys may find that you think that people that are more successful than you, or they should be happier than you, are gunning for your life because you have something that they want. An authenticity and a genuinity, and people just genuinely love you guys. And I feel that, people can have a bunch of friends in the world, but nobody has their back. But you guys can have 1 or 2 or 3 people around you that would die for you, because you guys would do the same for others. Like, you attract what you are. And that's why I'm always extremely blessed, through the course of my whole time being on the internet. I really love you guys for this. Even if you're new here, I love you. Thank you for being here. Subscribe, follow me on Instagram, Queen Alice Love. I'm really blessed, and I just want to say this because you guys are some of the nicest, most amazing people I've ever seen in a comment section. There really is not that much toxicity that goes on here, and I'd like to say it's because I personally, my collective, you guys are like me, right? And it's there's certain people, they're putting out negativity, they want attention, they want all for the wrong reasons, and they're going to be mad that their situation is not the healthiest. Even if they've got what they wanted, they took a way that wasn't healthy to get there. And you guys know that, it's not always about quality, it's about quantity. And it's not about quality, it's not about quantity, it's about quality. You guys already know. Sometimes I mix up my words, and you guys get what I mean, but like I said, I'm channeling. But yeah, sometimes, I just feel like you're being rewarded right now in this next chapter because you didn't sacrifice your authenticity. You stayed true to who you were. I'm really hearing die by the sword. Is that an expression or something? Because I feel like you got, and this could stem from past lives if you guys believe in that. I respect all different belief systems here, but I'm really hearing past life of being honorable and being someone who stood for what they believed in. You guys were called in this path because your path requires you to stay strong in your morals and your values, even if that changes over time. That's another thing as well, because sometimes we will find that things that we once believed are not true, or were false beliefs placed upon us from society, other people. And it's okay to let go of that. So it's a delicate balance between being your authentic self, but realizing that we're also not 100% our belief systems at that time. Those things can change over time too. You're your soul, your heart, and your heart is good and your intentions are good. So some of you guys have come to realizations that some of the things that you believed in or did in the past weren't necessarily healthy for you, and it's okay to let that go. Even relationships, you thought someone was there rooting for you, you had someone's back, and sometimes loyalty is not always, going a two-way street, you know what I mean? But I just feel like this today's message is about encouraging you guys to keep going and to remind you guys that people truly think you're special, because there's magic that surrounds you, and people have been talking about that. That's what I'm hearing. There's a magic that surrounds you guys. People are talking about that, and I'm hearing that twice, because I'm hearing 2 ways. Once you leave the room, especially if people done wrong to you, oh boy, some goes down. But I also feel on the positive sense, people know when they're around you, opportunities happen, they feel good. But there's another side to this where, God and your angels are protecting you guys. And I know a lot of you guys pray for that extra help and support. So when people are not doing the work they need to do, unfortunately, there has to be some sort of ending or walls that have to go up between you and that person. And that could be really unsettling for that person that's not ready to grow and change. They get angry towards you, resentful towards you, because you're growing and they're not. So you guys grow at a super fast pace. And I'm hearing that one, looking better every day. You got the Benjamin Button. Yeah, I feel like you guys are growing every day. You're looking better every day. And I think that we live in a time period where we've been kind of tapped in, the veils are thin, and we're tapped into this otherworldly type of energy and almost magic, like that like people are seeing you guys do things that hasn't been done before. You are meant to do something that hasn't been done before. And that's why your path is so difficult and requires you not to give an F what people think. So what I'm hearing is that, again, people are saying right now that you truly are special. I do feel another energy coming in here. I didn't even want to bring it up, but because when I'm just talking about you guys, your potential, what you came here to do, my message is flying. But then sometimes, boom, past people come in, exes come in, all the other energies. And it's like, we want to say F these people, right? But at the same time, you've come here to show people up and show people how to elevate and show people how to be. We're going to get so frustrated by our soulmates, by our friends, by our family members. Like, why can't they just see that these things don't matter? Why can't they just see that they're being fake? Why can't they just live their truth? Why can't they just step away from what their family wants them to do? Why can't they just do this? It's easier said than done. For some people, you guys have to understand that you're here because you've already mastered a lot of these things and you're showing people, hey, I could do it too. And how do you show that? Not by waking up, like the Messiah, I'm the holy person, I know everything. No, it's by you guys going through these quick, fast-paced lessons as well in this lifetime. Maybe even like 20 in one, right? And going through more than most people and showing people, hey, I'm still here, so what's your excuse? Like, honestly, like that's kind of what I'm hearing, because it's like, yeah, you can work through those things, but you still went through a lot of things that a lot of people have a hard time getting past. That's why a lot of you guys can write books. You could do this, you could do that. People heard your story, and I like to say, like, my readings kind of transition every single week. If you guys show up every week, I feel like it is kind of like a sermon, because it's like I feel like the lessons flow into each other. But we were just talking about last week, guys can check it out. Not even last week, a couple days ago. I post like 2-3 times a week. But I was talking about how your story is meant to be told in whatever way you guys feel comfortable. Maybe you paint, maybe you write, maybe you sing, maybe you are a teacher, maybe you're a parent and you just give your child like, oh, when I was your age, this happened to me, and you explain things in a way with empathy and understanding and patience. Like, this is what I'm hearing. Like, you guys do have the power to do that. And just because the person around you doesn't have the ability to pick it up or understand it right away, doesn't make you a bad teacher. Doesn't mean you're doing a bad job. Doesn't mean that you're making a bad impact. It just means that some people are stubborn. You know what I mean, guys? This is really it. Like, some people are stubborn. There are some things that we've been stubborn with as well. None of us are perfect here, and sometimes we get stuck on things that we're not meant to either. But I feel that if you guys are really trying hard to get over someone or something, release an energy, move forward with your life, and people around you not really understanding your struggle, just know that, like, there's a reason behind it. And again, unfortunately, as empaths and healers and people with spiritual gifts, people will try to convince you that this isn't real, but it is real. It's 100% real. You feel other people's energy. So imagine my people out there who have audiences, or you've had multiple exes, or you've had a lot of friends and situations that has gone on in your life, or you are someone that is impacting, or you have classes, or you're a therapist, how much energy you guys are picking up on, how much pain you guys are feeling. But you were chosen because you have the capacity to handle it, as much as sometimes you may feel like you don't. I feel like when you're at your breaking point at certain moments, when you want to give up, you're actually just energetically overwhelmed by a lot of other people's stuff too. Not to say you guys can't suffer, because a lot of you guys are hurting over a certain thing that happened in your life, but I do feel that you feel the double the pain, because when you're releasing and you're letting go, now you feel that other person's abandonment wounds. Now you're feeling all those things that they're karmically dealing with as well. And that's why it's always important for you guys to, and I can't stress this enough, I say this in every video because, sometimes I forget too, you gotta cleanse energy every day, every night, try to start the morning with the prayer, try to end the night with the prayer. I always say when you're in the shower, when you're taking a bath, visualize all cords being cut, all energy coming off of you. And again, some of you guys are like, I did cord cut this person, I did a cord cut ritual. Oh, that's great, but sometimes you gotta keep doing it, because unfortunately, you guys just have a very addicting energy. And the biggest thing that I feel like light workers and healers need to realize in order to go after your mission is that it really isn't anything other than all this energy dragging you down that makes you guys feel like you can't. You really can. Like, you guys are already a testament to I can do it. I can do this. Look at all the things you guys accomplished. I want you guys to make a list later. 3 things you guys accomplished. You guys can put in the comment section if you want. I don't care. I want to hear 3 things that you guys are proud of yourself that you've overcame. Because I think you guys forget how many things that you guys have gone through in childhood and your adolescence. Hell, some of you guys could be young too watching this. I don't know how young this audience goes, but for a lot of us out there, even myself, when I was younger, we didn't really have like these type of content to consume. So I feel my people out there who are under teenage years, you're young, right? And you can watch this video and be encouraged. I love that out there. Is there anybody here who is a teenager? I want to know, actually. But I never really ask your guys' ages because it doesn't matter to me, you know, but you're all God's children. But seriously, like from my young people out there, I remember some of my most difficult years, even though I hadn't really gone through as much as I've gone through now. Some of my most difficult years were my younger years because my gifts, and I didn't really understand. I thought it was just mental, which I could be also a little bit too, like mentally, well, we are, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying I'm perfect, right? I'm not saying it's just everybody else, because we all go through our things. And if you're highly sensitive, chances are you're going to develop some sort of depression or anxiety, and that's you, you know, and have to work through that. But what I'm also saying as well is that, like, a lot of what you're feeling is other people's stuff, especially if you grew up in households that were toxic and you're absorbing things, you're going to school, you're interacting. I remember when I used to go to school, every day I used to go home and take a nap, like after school, like, because I was so drained just from the energies of the classroom. Like, so I know a lot of you guys have experienced this stuff, like just being super sensitive to energy, and it makes life 2 times as difficult, 5 times as difficult. So for you guys to show up every day, or show up to work every day, or keep doing what you're doing every day, and then go through your own things and help other people and still show up, like, that is such an amazing thing. And you guys don't realize that sometimes the downside is that you're helping people that actually have a lot more capabilities to just keep it moving, in the sense where they don't have that high level sensitivity. So I think right now you guys are learning as well that to speak your truth, but not to overgive to certain people. It's such a hard lesson to learn. But, you know, the point I'm trying to say is that, like, you know, I know that a lot of you guys out there, you come to these videos and you tell me that I help you and I'm like a friend. And I always say at the beginning of everything that I do, like, you know, my passions may change. I might get into socialism, I might get into this, I might get into that. You guys know me. But at the end of the day, I always tell you guys this. I started this channel, the first channel, doing what I'm doing is because I wanted to help people not feel the way that I felt, struggling so much, you know, with the gifts and everything. And I also wanted to help you guys feel like you're not crazy, because a lot of us, we're really gaslit to feel like we're crazy, there's something wrong with us, when there really isn't. You know, but it is a blessing and a curse to be so aware. And it's funny, I have a LED 777 and I lit it up before I started this. So it's like, really today is all about you guys realizing that there's nothing wrong with you. The biggest thing that was wrong with you was really a lot of things that other people imposed onto you. And you're about to do something big, and people can feel it, and people are talking about it. So I'm gonna transition to other part of this message today, because this is all about you, and I love that. Like, the angels are like, we're gonna talk about you right now. We're not gonna let all these other energies come through. But what I'm feeling is that there's a lot of energy that wants to come through. If it hasn't happened yet, a lot of people are gonna start coming through from your past. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done this to you, I shouldn't have done that to you, right? And I feel this is probably a recurring theme in your life, but I feel it's gonna turn up a notch. And I feel that for some of you guys, it's a timeline. It could be later on, you know, for some of you guys happening right now. But what I'm telling you right now, when it does happen, guys, that is a sign that you're about to do something big, because people are sensing your elevation, and a click is going off in their head. They're like, I need to wrong my rights with this person. And you're also healing yourself in your own karma. That wheel is turning, like, and people are being pulled up with your energy, especially ones that are still paying attention to you. And guys, I cannot stress this enough. There's so many times in my life where I have had endings with people and I nearly forgot about them. And I don't mean this to be disrespectful. Like, if I saw a picture of them, I know who they are, I know the story, right? You know, but it's not like I'm being mean, but it's like I'm so busy and focused on my mission and what I have going on that I'm not over focused on the past. People pop up and I'm like, oh my God, this person's still here. They're still watching, in good and bad ways, right? Because you're going to have some ops here that just won't let up. But I think you guys are breaking some sort of energetic, like, thing that was stopping you. And I do feel some of you guys have made the mistakes early on for a reason, because you were meant to kind of tell people, like, get involved with the wrong people or experience the wrong things so you can overcome this before you really make it big. But the setback to that is, like, you're experiencing a lot of turmoil and evil eye while you're just trying to get on your feet. So yeah, you guys have experienced, like, a few, if not some major enemies in your life, or people that wanted to destroy you early on. And I'm telling you right now, if you felt like there was some sort of energetic darkness following you because of these things, that is being broken right now. And that's why the chains are being lifted, because I do feel for a lot of you, it's energy. And if people impose energy onto you and you're believing it, and you're down and you're not vibrating to your fullest potential, like, things will not move as fast as you want them to, or you may feel like you're not as great, as amazing as you are. But when you really start to just keep shedding that energy, and I feel some of you guys have incorporated certain things that really help you do that, maybe working out to, like, manifestation music or whatever, or like just like doing certain things. But like, some of you guys are really incorporated something in your daily practice that really is helping you guys. And some of you guys, it's just remember to isolate yourself and to reground yourself. And even if you're not, it's just a sign that you're just becoming stronger. That alongside whatever I'm saying, like, but I do feel a lot of you guys out there, you're into self-development. It's a sign whatever you're doing, it's working. It may not feel like it all the time, because sometimes when you're about to make that big break, you feel all that energy tugging at you. Some of you guys are like, why am I feeling crazy right now, Alice? Why do I not feel special? Why do I still feel like I'm going nowhere fast? I feel like a hamster on a wheel. And you're not a hamster on a wheel. You are climbing up a mountain and you're about to reach the top. But sometimes, you may not realize, like, if you climb a mountain, right, some days you're going to feel like you're going up 20 feet. Some days you're going to feel like you're going up 2. And that might feel like nothing to you. But I want to say as well, the one thing with the number 7, like, the significant about this reading is that it's lucky. And one thing about you guys is that people see you as someone lucky and blessed. But I feel that you guys can get a little bit spoiled because you're so divinely blessed that sometimes you are used to you get a lot of luck in your life, and you're used to, I don't want to say you guys are used to success, but I think that you're not realizing that, you've gotten lucky more times than most people. You're protected more times than most people. And I feel that there are things that happen in your lifetime that are extremely lucky that has not happened to other people. So keep that in mind. But one thing I say as well is that you guys are naturally high achievers and you work hard too. But I feel that you've gotten results, like really great results at certain moments, but sometimes you feel stagnant because you're so used to the big successes, right? But life is a series of some big successes and a little bit of stagnancy. So you can adjust to everything that goes along with that. Raising up the ladder, a little bit of stagnancy, adjusting to everything that goes on with that, right? And again, that's just talking about career, because a lot of you guys have been so over-focused on your career, you've neglected other aspects of your life, like your friendships or your relationships. So sometimes your job is a little stagnant, or your career is a little stagnant, but you're able to focus on other aspects of your life. So keep that in mind. You're meant to keep things in balance, but I know a lot of you guys, it's so easy to just put your purpose before everything else, because that's what you were called to do at certain moments when nothing else was working out for you. But you're gonna enter a time period where you're actually gonna feel like things are just coming together. Got the Queen of Cups here. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, see that? And you guys are coming up as Queen of Cups or having Queen of Cups energy. It's because you guys are empathetic, you're sensitive, you're kind, you're nurturing. And I think a lot of you guys forget that's just who you are in your essence. Even my men out there, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, doesn't matter. You're an emotional and sensitive person. It's your soul is highly sensitive. And it doesn't have anything to do with astrology. Some of you guys could have water placements and Cancer rising over here, but it has more to do with your soul being so sensitive for this earth, for this planet, right? And sometimes you guys forget this is who you are in your essence because you had to be King of Swords, Queen of Swords just to make it through the day, You got to feel like, a mean person, just to get through the day, just to get through your commute home, right? So I feel that what happens with this high level of sensitivity is that you get agitated a lot and you get angry because you're absorbing. And I feel like you guys are just being called right now to realize that you've been fighting really hard just for your daily life, and things are going to get a lot easier now that you know how to manage all these gifts better, or that you're learning today, for the first time. If you heard it here the first time, well, this is already a sign that you're growing naturally, because some people go their whole life having these gifts and never really having the privilege of listening to, someone that can understand them and teach them how to really manage them, right? So, but I feel like some of you guys are a lot like myself, where you got this gift times 1,000 because you're meant to help the sensitive people, I always feel like that. I always say this too. I feel like my channel or my work is for other teachers and mentors of their own kind too, who go off and do their own things. I feel like, again, not everybody understands what I'm talking about here. I'm not for everybody, and you guys need to realize that too. You're not going to be for everybody in your personal life as well. So some of you guys never get the validation from certain people, but you don't need it. You really don't need it. You got it here, and the people that respect what you're doing and helping them will always remember the kindness that you guys have bestowed upon them. Okay, so wow, dream journal for some of you guys. I know I literally give advice to you guys, and I'm so bad because I forget too. I'll remember one day and I'll forget. You might be dreaming a lot lately. You're getting a lot of messages. I feel that your dreams are telling you that something big is coming, something that you want is coming, or even bigger than what you expect. We got the Justice card here. Oh, we got the King of Cups as well. See that? And this is divine counterpart energy too, for my people out there who I feel like sometimes, and we all go down this road, especially if you guys are single and dating, that you really struggle because you're like, oh, all men don't understand me, all women don't understand me, or people don't understand me, right? But remember, your divine counterpart is in the same energy as you, so they might struggle with certain things the same way you guys do. And it's not to be jaded, you know, because I just feel like something big is coming. You guys are special, and a lot of people just are not up to par with being with you or dating you, right? Especially, yeah, again, if you guys are single, you know, if you're in a relationship as well, I just feel like, you know, be patient with your partner, because you guys are elevating super fast, and they got to constantly adjust with you. You know, if you're blessed to have a partner on your journey, you know, because not a lot of people are, you know, a lot of us have to go in and out of, you know, a lot of learning or isolation. So yeah, April's coming in. So I feel like something really big is coming. Again, my readings are timeless. It is March when I am doing this video. So I'd say if you got this video at a different time, then a month from now, I'm seeing something big coming, or things starting to come to fruition. We got dealings with an older woman, temporary situation. Basically, you guys are in a situation with somebody who is older than you, and you're gonna get out of it. Especially if some of you guys are in an unhealthy situation, like work situation or family situation. Some of you guys, an older woman's gonna help you get out of a situation if you guys are in one. It can vary on your situation. It doesn't have to be much older too. Make someone older than you wants to help you out or help you move forward with something. I see just successes coming in, or some of you guys, like, you're just that person who always helps people out all the time, and now it's your time. Success with good plans and hard work, financial pinch. Yeah, if you're having financial issues, I do see that working out. Some of you guys may be dealing with someone who is a Pisces or a water sign too as well. I'm seeing a lot of that here. It's about March, April energy as well, which is Pisces, which is Aries. Family wishes come true. There's a lot of good things coming for you guys. I feel like there's something you guys have been praying for, wanting help with, multiple things, trying to manifest, and that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing it come through. Especially somebody out there is praying about something for a family member. Some of you guys, like your mother or your grandmother's passed away, and they're helping you in the astral. I'm seeing as well. Got mental health here, and you know, I really feel like a lot of you guys have struggled a lot with your mental health, and you were made to feel like you're crazy. But a lot of it's your gifts, and a lot of it is the stuff that you guys have gone through. And yeah, you guys are destined to really help a lot of people. And you also you really have. I just knocked over these things. You really have helped a lot of people too. And these cards just fell on the floor, but I'm seeing some things here. Yeah, honor and respect will come to you if you fall on the floor. I see that as well. I'm seeing be careful with a younger man. I see that as well. And I'm also seeing affairs with family. Okay. There's just somebody who really does still love you guys, but they really got a toxic family situation that unfortunately is really taking them under, I'm hearing. Okay, well, that's interesting. So you guys have some people in your life or in your past that still are really thinking about you, still are really in energy, but they're just energetically in certain situations that they have to learn through to be around you. And I think you guys can understand this. Not everybody is staying away from you because they don't like you or they don't care about you or they don't want to be in your life. People just really have to learn their lessons. And because your life is really divinely called, you have to keep it moving, you know? And I see the justice is here, so good things are always coming towards you guys. I think the blessings are also coming with the realization that it's okay to let go and not go backwards and just let the new come in. And I'm seeing that for those that are single, I do see a new love coming in, as well somebody that can relate to you as far as giving good advice and you know, struggling with mental health and stuff like that. Some of you guys actually work in a mental health field, and you help a lot of people with that, but unfortunately you absorb a lot by doing that. I want you now. Okay. I've never dealt with anyone with your caliber, spiritually especially, thinking. I see Libra energy here as well. We got paint. Some of you guys are painters or are artists. If you stop painting, you should start painting again. Some of you guys are feeling a lot of energy and emotion right now, and it's like just indulge in the arts and creativity and whatever, you know, your heart's calling you to do. Because some of you guys like are always like thinking about what's next. You forget, like, we're just here to enjoy and create, like, you know, some of you guys just really place impossible standards upon yourself, you know, and that could be your own karma you're working through as well. I'm picturing us, okay, yeah, because all of us, I have to say one thing too as well, being a light worker, being a healer, being whatever it is, you know, whatever you guys identify as. Again, I try not to focus on labels because I am an Aquarius, you know, but one thing I have to say is that it doesn't mean that we are perfect or that we don't have things that we need to work through. But I think that you guys do the work of like, okay, what's the lesson here? Okay, what pattern do I need to break? Okay, what am I indulging in? Okay, what am I, you know, you are constantly focused on that, which is good. So I think that, yeah, right now you guys could be called to just like, I will plan to see you. What? Somebody is really coming in here. Hold on a second. Yeah. Okay, hold on. There's somebody who wants to come through. Just a minute. I'm talking. All right. I've cried over him many times. Okay, someone's crying over you guys. Okay, someone's really crying over you guys. You guys could be really feeling it, and that, like, okay, there's someone struggling with their mental health right now, and you guys are really feeling it. Like, somebody you guys had some sort of involvement with, but you're also elevating right now super fast. So you can be feeling really tired or really uncomfortable, but just keep up with it, okay? But yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, guys. Like, you could be like, I was literally just talking and I got so off track. So I really feel that, like, a lot of times, like, you guys are just, like, doing some normal thing and then, like, what was that? What was that? Like, you feel something, like, or what was that? Or you feel energy, or you feel sad, or you, like, your heart starts hurting. You're like, what is that? Like, what was that? No, but seriously, like, I did that, like, just what happened with me. Like, and I feel like you just gotta, like, if you really, some of you guys, like, you really understand, like, who it is and where it's coming from, you're gonna, like, probably hear from that person, or something's gonna happen where you'll know. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, just like, if it's an energy of somebody you really are trying to release, just keep picturing, like when that happens, just picture, like, you know, ask the angels, God, to help you cut the cord, and then shield your energy, and then, you know, keep it moving, right? Because some of you guys are trying to, like, do your job, and you can't focus. Like, some of you guys are just really trying to get through the day, you know? You're like, I really don't need this today, you know? I really hear that. I really don't need this today, you know? You guys really have done a lot for people, so if you really had to cut someone off, I know you guys, it was a lot, you know? Or if they left your life, like, they just couldn't energetically be around you. There's definitely a sadness here of somebody that really just can't be around you right now. I don't know why that is, but I'll look into it. But, you know, back to you guys. I just want to say that, like, you really are someone of, like, a different caliber here. And I don't know if you guys can read that over there, but it's saying something about this person's picturing you and them. So somebody here is also thinking about you in a physical way. I want to say that as well, because you, again, have a very addicting, healing energy. And it doesn't even matter if you guys were, like, throwing it down, like, you know, whatever. Like, it doesn't matter if you were there or it was a one quick thing, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be explicit here, but especially my kids close here, so, like, there should be any children watching anyway, like, you know? But I feel that, you know, if it's age appropriate, right? Like, if it is for you and that resonates. But some of you guys, yeah. I'm just saying that, like, for those that had passive relationships, says mature adult, right? Your energy is very addicting, and some of you guys are like, well, I feel somebody I didn't even have a full-blown relationship with. I'm telling you right now, you can impact people with your energy in that way, and people are brought through your life and your energy for a reason. Some of you guys haven't even been with those people, but you can still feel them desiring you and everything like that. It just comes with the gifts, you know, unfortunately. So you guys can feel waves of that sexual energy too coming in. Somebody really wants to apologize and come towards you, but it feels as though they're gonna get somebody else, they're gonna get some backlash for that. Because I just see this guy's like, you know, I just want to offer my cup, and this person's like, don't you even think about it. And then it's like, okay, like, but then that could really bring them on a new level here. So there's a situation here where somebody just wants to come towards you, but they know someone else is gonna be attacking them for it. And again, this person, I feel, has a sensitivity to them. That's why some of you guys do get caught up in relationships with people who are a little bit more on the aggressive side or even narcissistic side, because it's like they'll come in quick and fast and not really care about anything else around them, right? But then there's certain people who have high level of empathy and care, and they got to work their way through disappointing people who may not approve of whatever's going on here. And some people, that's their journey to learn. Because some people have not understood that, or it's not, I don't expect people to understand that you guys are on a spiritual mission, so there's going to be energies working against you, or situations where they're jealous of how people see your light. Like, it sounds crazy if you're not in that, right? But I feel like a situation here where somebody feels like they're going to get attacked for just simply coming towards you, but they want to. That's what I'm seeing. This person knows that you're special, and I keep hearing that people know you're special, that you're different, like you didn't do anything wrong, there's something wrong with you. Like, people sometimes stay away because they don't want to rock the boat in other ways, or energetically they have to change, they have to grow, they have to evolve, they have to see things for what they are. Yeah, someone's got to walk away from something. To make you an offer. And I feel for some of you, especially if you're in a relationship or whatever, right? This could be a friend or something with work or something like that too as well. Like, someone around you could be in a relationship that they know that, like, you know, that person doesn't approve of you. And I'm seeing a no contact ex, so I feel for some of you, this is an ex, they're missing something 18 plus, wink, oh my gosh. I want to be better, a friend to you. Okay, so it could be a friend too, but let's see. I'm hearing one song, I should have bought you flowers, hold your hand, gave you those hours when I had a chance. So somebody is really missing you guys, and you're feeling that. By the way, you are going through a glow up, and I always say that, you know, again, I did say looking better every day. I've defended you. So there's a shift going on with somebody where they are energetically trying to work through some energies of people and situations that they know are going to be a problem when they come towards you. So they could try to fight these battles away from you and come towards you so that these things don't affect you. Divinely protected, don't mess with me. I told you guys, you just give off that energy. So like people kind of know, especially someone intuitive and sensitive here knows that like if they come at the wrong time or say do the wrong thing, they're gonna get the axe, or they're gonna get the karma too if they hurt you, right? So I feel like, again, this could be like a subconscious knowing or a spiritual connection, but you're definitely feeling somebody here. You are divine. They know you're divine. They know you're special. You think you're better than me. You cannot keep apart two high vibrational, good intention soulmates. See, I feel like this is kind of like a sign for you guys that, and then I just feel like my throat chakra is getting attacked. Like, it seems to be that there's just an energy of somebody here where people are, our energies are like getting between, or there's an elevation that needs to happen between you and someone here. But it's just, you're feeling it, you know? Somebody here either is in competition with this person, or doesn't want this person coming towards you, or thinks that you think you're better than them. I don't know. I think also, like, sometimes when you guys heal and you elevate, it could trigger certain energies into thinking that you think that you're better than them, when in reality, you actually are just growing and evolving, and they need to get up on your level. So could also be somebody that also at first wasn't ready to come towards you, or something happened here, and they thought you were better than them, when you were actually, the reason why you spend time on them and want to be around them is because you thought that they were like you. So like, the only reason why you may have not think that anymore is because of their actions that, you know, got you to think, okay, well, I'm better than this. I deserve better than this. Wow, you healed me. Someone is actually aware of the fact that you healed them and you took their pain away. You're genuinely pisses off. I could tell you judge me. Someone has a crush on you. Another energy of you guys blowing up. You're teaching people with your emotional side, or you're about to. You're learning when to show compassion and when to say no. You see things for what they are. How can I hate her? She's an angel, right? See, people are saying that really behind your back, like if they really, unless they're hating, that you guys are angelic, that you're caring, that you're a healer, that you're a good person. Like, people genuinely see you guys in a high light, and you need to understand that. You know, in the sense where there's an energy here of somebody who is triggered, or somebody wants to come towards you, but somebody or people around them do not like you for this person, because it's somehow gonna, you being this person's life breaks some sort of pattern that this person has been stuck in that revolves around one person or other people. That's just something you guys need to know. And I talk about these concepts a lot because I know a lot of you guys deal with, like, I'm in a spirit of rejection. So it's like, okay, like, you know, I guess is that biblical? I don't know. But like, what I'm hearing is that, like, yeah, like, you guys also don't always react in the healthiest ways, because of course you're going to perceive somebody who's pursuing you that disappears as a rejection, or said, I know I can't do this right now, as rejection. And even when your heart and your energy is telling you, well, why are you in my energy then? Why can't I rid you? Why can't I kick this, right? And I feel like you feel rejected by it. So me coming in here and telling you this is not a rejection, this is protection, is for a reason, because really it's God, your angels, you know, and the universe, and just energy telling this person, like, we literally are not here. We're not on the same wavelength here. So this cannot happen until you get up here. And if they got to go through a war and a half to get up here, that's on them. That's their choice, right? And if other people are causing them problems, it's best that you're away from that. Like, a lot of these karma has nothing to do with you. It's just that down the line, if you got to team up with somebody or do business with someone, be friends with them, you don't want their mess becoming yours. Energetically, you just wouldn't be able to handle this person. That's why you guys do have a lot of people attracted to you, want to be around you, but end up orbiting your energy until they have risen to a certain level. And then certain people want to be up in your life, but they can't handle, like, all that energy or even seeing you shine. And again, you're better off without those people. Your intuition's probably telling you who this is. Some of you guys, I do see multiple energies coming in, and I'm seeing that you're going to start to see some of these people elevate out of their karma and come towards you, or try to come back towards you. And I do feel it's funny, because I feel in some of these situations, some people don't realize that's what it is. Like, they'll be like, oh yeah, I ended up, you know, moving out of my parents' house, and this happened. And you're gonna be like, oh, so it was like your family interfered. And they're like, no, it wasn't that. I just feel like sometimes people also don't want to admit certain things to you guys for whatever reasons, but I feel like you intuitively have a knowing that there's an energy there that holds people back. And it doesn't have to be direct, like someone telling them what to do. It could also be that this person is dimmed and belittled by a certain person in their life, and they can't energetically be on your level until they're out of that situation or healed from it, right? It doesn't have to be direct, but I feel in situations where you have people coming towards you, like, oh, I'm glad you're into that toxic relationship. They're like, oh, well, you know, but they don't want to tell you, like, some of you guys, they're going to tell you through and through, but it depends on how self-aware and how honest this person is. But I feel there's certain people out there, especially King of Cups, not gonna lie, like, especially King of Cups, like, they don't like to, I'm saying shit talk people, like, in a sense. So they may feel like coming towards you and telling you, yeah, my ex actually was doing all these things to me, or my mom was telling me to stay away from you, or this or that, or whatever, or I was at a bad job and my boss says, you know, the situation didn't work out. I realized it wasn't best for me, and I'll just leave it at that, right? They don't want to, like, I noticed that with King of Cups, like, they don't really want to talk bad about nobody, and that's, they, you know, you guys could be a little bit more like, okay, well, what's the tea here, right? But that's just what I'm saying. Like, sometimes you guys will never get that exact validation, but you kind of know what holds someone back there. So there's a situation where somebody wants to come towards you, but someone or something or a lot of things are holding them back. But in reality, no one can ever really hold anybody back. I actually feel the reality is that this person just needs to learn how to not care what people think. And I think that, like, or they still have to cut cords energetically with certain people that are just making their life hell if they move in their own way, you know? And I just feel, especially for people that are not in tune with learning spirituality or knowing what's going on, it's a little harder to identify, like, what's going on there. They just want to make everybody happy, and there's nothing wrong with that, especially if it's family or friends, right? So it really has to do more with this person, like, you know, manning up or womaning up and being like, listen, I don't care what you think. I'm going to go towards this person. I don't care what any of y'all say. I still love her. That's what I'm hearing, right? And that's it, you know? But the thing is that, like, with these themes, it's not just personally about you guys. You're just the energy that comes in here and helps this person raise themselves out of it. It's also situations where, that's why when you're out of the picture, they're still learning these lessons. It's because there's going to be other situations that could elevate them potentially, not just romantically, but could be as well, right? And then these people go and hold them back from that, and they're realizing that. They're like, oh, okay, no, yeah, I'm not gonna do that, right? Like, you know, you'll have a certain friend, right, that causes drama every time you bring a new boyfriend around or something. Little by little, people are starting to notice, like, the signs of what is holding them back. So there's a situation here where somebody was held back from you in one way or another, and they cannot take it anymore. They're crying over you guys. And they could have really messed up big time here. I'm not even saying you guys to take them back, but you're feeling them. But I'm also letting you guys know it's not just rejection or that you are not good enough for these individuals. These people can go in full-blown other relationships that are comfortable or you know, in an energy that's familiar to them. Just like we can make mistakes and go for the wrong people, sometimes our soulmates can do the same. And that's why, like, keep it moving, keep dating, move on with your life. I'm not saying wait around for anybody. This is not the point. The point is that, like, you know, you'll have people tell you, oh, they never liked you anyway. That's why they went with this person, that person. But that's not true. People go with what's familiar, what's easy at certain times. Of course, if that resonates, it resonates for some of you. But some of you guys, it's more like family obligations or other things that healing that needs to get done and just things that people need to face within themselves. And your energy brings that out of people. And I know a lot of you guys are like, dang it, why can't it be normal? Why can't I just, like, things just happen, like, with, you know? But I feel at the same time, you really don't want these people in your life when they're dealing with these demons, right? Literally or not literally. So somebody here is talking to others about how you're special. They know you're special. They're watching you guys. They are working on themselves. You guys are coming up with Queen of Swords. I told you. And you guys got a little bit more pep in your step than this person. I'm telling you right now. This person sees that you're someone that can stick up for yourself, that you speak your truth, and you still got people want to be around you, listening to you, like, you are an example of authenticity being actually successful. Because again, people have false beliefs. If I live my true self, no one's gonna like me, or my boss is gonna fire me, or I won't be popular, I won't be successful, people won't watch my videos, right? But you guys are a testament to, wow, well, this person is living their truth, right? And, like, you know, or the best that you guys can, right? Because there's always things that you guys may have to dim down a little bit, you know? But that's life, you know? Depending on the room you're in. And some things are just not appropriate in certain environments. We're not talking about that. But yeah. Hold on. I still love you. Okay. What the? Who is this person? I'm on one today, guys. This person's, the energy is, it's kind of, like, funny. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, there's some kind of divine intervention going on in someone's life here. They're getting it here, okay? They're getting it. Why are they crying, though? Why? Someone who is super jealous over you. Yeah, sometimes it is these people watching you move on, and people being not afraid to step up and be like, all right, well, I want to be this person. I want to hang out with this person. This could be experience where somebody has somebody else around them, but they know that's bold enough and confident enough to keep going after you, and they weren't able to do that, right? And they're like, why am I letting this person who isn't good enough for this person push their way to the top, right? Because I feel sometimes some of you guys, it really just is a love interest that really doesn't like to compete, or they want someone to come after, whatever, right? They need to grow up, right? One way or another, right? Or they're afraid to go after what they want, right? And I feel like they're afraid of competition, but at the end of the day, like that's life. Like sometimes we got to fight for the things that we want. And if this person is not showing you that they're still interested or that they want you, how are you supposed to know that? And you know not to go backwards if this person isn't ready, right? Or if they told you that, then you keep it moving. And I feel like there's somebody here who's like, why am I letting somebody that I know I'm better than, and I am better for this person, and why am I letting like that person get in the way? Or they have people around them, they're not good for them. They're like, this person's no good for me and I know it. And I could be with this person, I could be doing better and elevating. And you know what's inspiring these people? This could be multiple people, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what's inspiring people right now to come back into your life? You keeping your head down and using your intuition and moving forward. No matter how hard it is, no matter how tough it is, you're doing a great job. Someone is jealous, oh my gosh, someone's jealous over you, someone's jealous of you. I don't understand why you're like this. My queen, yeah, you guys gotta like that. A friend, someone you barely know. So this could be a friend of this person, a friend of you that's interfering, friends of theirs. This person could be someone you barely know that really likes you, that has yet to come through. I always had it out for you. Yeah, someone around this individual could have had it out for you from the jump, and this person's realizing like enough is enough. Like I'm seeing I'm seeing this, like the hair thing. He has his hands up like this, like well, I'm seeing this person having like both hands up, like I'm out of here. Like that's kind of what I'm seeing. So somebody is gonna make a move towards you guys, basically. You're feeling regret. Yeah, somebody's having reality checks here. You are feeling in regret over someone. You're feeling somebody in regret over how they treated you. Sorry, guys. I blame this person's energy when I get jumbled up. Oh my God, the message is coming through after a period of watching. Judgment moment. What did I tell you guys? The sun. Tell me a little more about this person. Meaning the parents. Okay, some of you guys, maybe the parents didn't approve of you, or they just never took that relationship to the next level because they were afraid of that level of intimacy. Some of you guys, it's their own fears of intimacy that keeps them from coming towards you. I'm telling you guys right now, everyone's got their own healing to do. But for the right person, like I feel like they will try, you know? And that's why you guys got to keep moving, because you got plenty of people that may be ready to step up and be what you want, but it doesn't, like, not gonna stop this person energetically from still wanting you, wanting to be with you. Especially when you guys have certain relationships with people that you reach a certain level of intimacy and they have a hard time with that in general. It's even harder for them to let go if they fumble that. Hopeless romantic. Someone still is hopeful that you are their next destination after they get out of whatever the heck they're in right now. They're still very possessive over you. Shoulder to cry on. They're crying about this right now. Really, tattletale. Someone could be telling this person that you are doing your thing and it's hurting them, or they're seeing you move on and they're like, whoa, I can't do this anymore, you know? You're gonna get some sort of message here, and that's why you guys will be like, well, why now? What this? What that? I feel like here's person out. I'm not saying accept BS, but I'm just saying that like there's just something going on here that's deep, that's spiritual, and you guys have that effect on people. So get a little bit more advice. The main message today is that you guys are special, that people are talking about it. You guys have the ability to make a difference in people's lives. Sometimes people need time to adjust to the lessons. You impact a lot of people. Some of you guys have dated a lot of people. You're meant to impact these people and pick the right person for you when you're ready or when they're ready, right? And I do feel there's some kind of soul tie between you and a certain individual. Fire sign, water sign, I'm seeing. Or sign too as well. Actually, doesn't matter, all signs, but that's I think more the King of Cups is like this person's sensitivity and their weakness, which could have turned very toxic and insecure, especially, you know, as a masculine energy that doesn't want to speak up for you or do what they need to do, right? It can go anyway, right? I have feminine energies too, right? It doesn't matter, but I'm just seeing a lot of guys are, you know, women who watch for masculine and just saying, you know, when a man can't step up and be like, yo, this is my girl, like, what the F? Like, come on, bro. So I know you guys are riding and dying for your people. Unless they really did you dirty and then you're like on your way out, right? Compromise. Yeah, there's some kind of compromise going to be happening here. It's up to you what you guys want to do. Because a lot of guys will be like, I don't care about it. But I know you guys try to maybe cut cord or cleanse. But there's a reason why you're feeling this person more than usual. And something is telling me this person is going to try to come in and be helpful or be of some sort of assistance to you guys. This person may have really messed up. You know, and they're just really not happy without you guys. and they're just unwell, and you're really sensing that. You're the Empress here sitting on your throne, and the truth of the matter is you got way better options than this person. I'm just saying it because they're coming up with the King of Cups, but I mean, if we go all the way down the line here, guys, you literally had an Emperor down there too, and I forgot to mention that. You know, you can do better, and that's what this person knew too. But at the end of the day, why don't they just do better? You know, if they know you deserve better, because a lot of you, it's like false beliefs that they think that they're not this XYZ thing. That's a false belief. That's actually like what better you needed wasn't like certain things that they thought. It was actually just them being a decent human being or being honest with their feelings or communicating, right? And insecurity is definitely something that is around this person, and maybe it's other people controlling them, maybe it's mental health, maybe it's bad influences, maybe it's just their own sense of like, oh, you know, I'm not good enough. But yeah, I mean, this person feels as though they're losing you and they're crying about it. They do think the world of you. They want to apologize. There's something about this causing some sort of issue, them coming towards you, but at the end of the day, that's what they want to do, so that's what they're going to do. And I do feel that maybe it does take or will take somebody else coming in here and having you to make this person make a move. But I'm telling you guys, not everybody that comes back from the past is ingenuine. They're just too late, you know? It's like sometimes we have a problem of seeing everybody like in a black and white sense. When we're all just human, we're all just struggling. Like, of course, if someone had just been countlessly malicious and toxic towards you over and over again and just keeps coming back and does it with everybody and it's the same and you're not, you know, no different story, that's different. But I feel like when you kind of know you and someone have a special connection, you know it. Like, you don't really even need the cards to validate it. You're not even coming here to validate that. I think that you guys just validate you're feeling this person right now. You kind of already know that you and this person has something special. And they could be special. Oh my God, you know what I'm hearing? I wish I was special. You're so very special. Like, this person didn't realize that they were special too. Like, you guys may have had similar gifts or something like that, or something in common, but they just thought you were the special one. And like, why am I not special like that? But you just learned how to embrace these gifts. And you're like, I wanted to teach you, but they wanted to do it their own way, guys. They had to do it their own way, I should say. You know, it's not your job to teach anybody how to be. You're gonna waste your time when you want a whole person coming towards you. And the context of some of your situations could be really, you know, not healthy. So somebody is really, your growth is manifesting somebody back in your life that refuses to leave you guys, okay? And I feel that this person is going to be triggered by another energy here. I'm seeing that, or the potential for you guys to be with another person. And yeah, if you guys are already going out and dating and doing things, and it already has begun, okay, and healing and stuff, you might think you're already past this person and randomly you get sad over them. Here they are, okay? So someone's coming in here. I'm seeing that. And I do feel that if there was an energy of somebody that got in the way of you and this person, let me tell you, right now, this person are going through hell. This person has to close out this karmic cycle. And sometimes it's not people they can completely get rid of, but they need to go like learn past this person's opinions or feelings. So that's what I have for you guys. Somebody here definitely really wants to come back towards you, but it's going to require them to elevate out of something that is difficult for them emotionally or energetically. But what's going to happen is losing you is going to be a lot more emotionally difficult for this person than whatever challenge they have around them. I feel like, again, some of you guys may have soulmates that never quite go through this transformation, but I feel like with this individual, they are at their limits right now. You are their wish fulfillment. And again, some of you guys may feel like, you know, it's easy, they should just come towards you. But I feel like for some situations, it is energetically complex. Again, I know a lot of you guys want to be with somebody that's just sure about you from the jump. And I hear you, understand you. You don't have to be with this person. I'm just delivering a message today of why you may be feeling their energy. This person, again, they're really have to feel it in order to come towards you. Unfortunately, like, they're getting hit in every direction. I feel like for some of you guys, I didn't want to take it this far because I was going to end this video, but a message came through and I had to add in there. They could have an ex or past lover here, or someone around them that actually was doing spell work on them to stay away from you, or spell work on you or your life too. I don't know. Some of you guys, that may resonate. If it does, I'm not trying to make anyone paranoid, but by you guys learning how to cleanse and cord cut and pray and, you know, ask God to intervene and help and constantly move forward from these energies, you're going to actually elevate people out of that too. Because I do feel that some of you guys out there, somebody here may have a crazy toxic ex or baby mama or something like that, okay, or family member or mother, where there is some sort of high level manipulation or some kind of something else involved. I didn't want to add it in there, but it's there, guys. I'm telling you, it's there for some of you that resonates with. For others, it's just some kind of inner work they need to do. It ain't that serious. So again, I do hope you guys like that message, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.